Okay, I'm just gonna dive in because hopefully I know like Kim's been watching the recordings lots and stuff and shouldn't take me too long. And then you and I can always chit chat or do some work after. So you know,
Sounds like a plan.
get through it. Okay.
Like 88 follow-ups.
Yes, we'll chat about that after. Okay, so hello, ladies. Welcome, lady Trish. Okay, so happy freaking hump day. Happy almost last day of the month and happy almost end of the first friggin' quarter, which is just absolutely insane. I thought we still had like a whole another month left of the first quarter, but no, we are officially done it in a couple days, which is so crazy. This year is flying by. So vision isn't something I would typically talk about right now, which is weird. Like I didn't realize it's something, we should talk about all the time, all year, not just in January, which is, I feel like when most of us talk about it, we do our vision boards, we're excited, we set that like big goals and dreams for the year. And then I was chatting with Jake on a call last week and he said like it's so important to talk about your vision and remind yourself of your vision and like have it in front of you, that crystal clear vision all the time, because it can be really easy, like I said, everyone in January is always excited and really like pumped up and ready to go, but sometimes as the year goes on, we get busy, we kind of lose sight of like our overall vision and we kind of are just going through the motions. And he just said a few things to me that really like hit home, and I had a few like aha moments and I was like, oh my gosh, like this is going to be our team call. It was actually supposed to be last week, but I had a doctor's appointment, so here we are, and it kind of worked out perfectly because we're almost at the end of the month. But something he said to me, so what I really want to make sure we are all doing, and I'm going to do a little like exercise at the end, is just like making sure you have that crystal clear vision of what you want for your life and like how coaching fits into it. A lot of times we set like these big goals and dreams and stuff just about coaching, but like Jake said something to me, and again it really stood out. He asked me like, why do I want to go elite? And I honestly paused and I was like, well, I don't know, because that's just like what you do. Like that's just like the big goal, like dream, whatever, as a coach. And he goes, yeah, because that's what corporate tells you to do. He's like, corporate, that's all they talk about. Road to elite, go elite, blah, blah, blah. But he's like, how does Beachbody fit into your life? And like, he told me not to use Beachbody lingo for our Beachbody goals. And I was like, oh, like I never really thought about it. And I think we do that. Like, we're just like, oh, we want to hit Success Club. We want to hit this rank. And like, for me, I want our team to go elite. But if we don't tie it to like a personal life goal, then we have nothing that's like pushing us to go after that goal, because elite really means nothing. Like if I just say I want to go elite, but don't have like a personal reason to want to go elite, I was always just like, well, hey, like everyone else is doing it. That kind of seems like the goal if you're a coach. But like, I just almost had this, like light bulb like moment when it's like, I feel like a lot of us do that. We just set these rank goals and like Success Club goals, but we don't tie it to like something personal in our own life that's going to motivate us and keep us like excited and showing up. So he said, like, how does Beachbody fit into your life? Like, not what do you bring to Beachbody? Like, you are like someone completely different and so much more than just a Beachbody coach, right? Like we all wear so many different hats, but Beachbody fits into our life. So like, what do you want your income to be? Where do you want to live? How do you want to feel? And like, really paint that like crystal clear, vivid photo of like what you want your entire life to look like. And then how does Beachbody play into that? So not I'm working my Beachbody business to like do all these things, like all of these things are going to come true because, I'm putting that time and effort into my Beachbody business. I don't know if I'm making sense, but just really like getting clear on, like I said, like our life. And again, like almost taking Beachbody out of the equation and really like taking the time to get that clear picture of what you want and what you want to accomplish. and then bringing Beachbody into that and how it's going to help you get like to those like milestones. So again, I really like the don't use Beachbody lingo for your goals. And that's not something I've ever done. Like I just, that's just what we do. I want to hit Success Club 40. I want to go 5-star. I want to hit elite. I want to hit premier. That's just what we do because that's all that's talked about, from corporate and stuff like that. And when I had Jake say that to me, he's like, Jen, like get rid of the Beachbody lingo for your goals, like the ranks, the titles. He's like, yes, we say you should hit these goals, but why? Why do you want to hit these goals? Not just because Beachbody's saying we should hit these goals. Why do you want to hit these goals? And why do you want to achieve these things? Like, what would that mean for you? So we really again, going back to the example of elite, like he told me, he kind of helped me dig a little deeper. And we kind of talked about like hitting elite means proof of leadership, proof of a thriving team, proof of lives changed, how hard work, income, like earning the income to, live my life and go on these trips and buy a house and stuff like that. And you're proof of making an impact while making an income. So all of these things like lives changed and helping me buy a home and knowing that our team is thriving and growing. And so all of those things is going to mean is what elite is going to mean, right? So that to me is so much more powerful and motivating. And I feel inspiring than just saying, I want to go elite. Do you know what I mean? So really thinking of what you want out of your life, like I said, and then what steps and goals and things Beachbody can do to help you get there. So a big thing we talked about too, for Summit, and it's kind of perfect that you guys are both on here because we're going to Summit. So that was another thing, we're approaching that cutoff date to get recognition at Summit. I think it's April. I know you have to wake up June 2nd. I think it's April. Trish, I feel like the date, April 27th, 28th. 28th. So what you wake up on, Thursday the 28th. So you have to start. Well, Crystal, you going diamond, you have to, wake up April 28th, a diamond, and that is what you will get recognized at Summit. So, and same with you, Trish, for wanting to start 1-star qualification, April 28th. Well, basically the 27th, Wednesday, the 27th, that's the cutoff. That's in 3-4 weeks. That's insane. But that's also a huge motivator because I can't even describe, and I'm so excited for you guys to experience Summit because I really feel a lot of you, pretty much all of you, have been so gypped these last few years because there's just nothing you cannot explain super weekends, Summit, you can the Success Club trips and stuff. And I know you guys watch lots of videos and stuff, but actually being there, the fire and the inspiration and just the feeling you get is none other. So I'm really excited that you guys are going to get to experience Summit because, I think you'll really just be able to dream just crazier dreams than you're already dreaming after you go. But that's another thing I want you to think about is 3 weeks, 4 weeks. What do you want to accomplish? Anything is possible. I know it seems not a long time, but I'm telling you, whatever you want to achieve is absolutely possible. Yes, it's going to take work, but also just sitting down, getting quiet with yourself and thinking if diamond is your goal, 1-star is your goal, why? Why is that your goal? What is it going to mean to you in your life to wake up that day and achieve it? And really get serious about it. And also think about, do you want to have your moment on stage? And really think about that. I'm not even kidding you. I go to bed some nights and I really do because I've never I've been to Summit, but I've never walked the stage at Summit. And I don't even know if I'll get to this year because 5-star, I don't know if that's still a thing we get celebrated for. I don't know. But anyways, I still want that to happen one day. And I literally, some nights I'll go to bed and I picture it, what I'm wearing, the color dress, who's in the crowd and stuff like that. And I'm going to talk about that at the end because there's an exercise I did at a super weekend that was really, really powerful. But like, think about that, you guys, because like, especially going to Summit, like we have 4 weeks. And even if, you know, the day comes and goes, like really, if you still go to Summit as a rank, like still have that as a goal, like really, really I'm not going to say Summit because again, we're trying to get out of Beachbody lingo for goals. It's kind of hard. It's hard, but it's a shift. And I think it's a powerful shift if we can more just think about our life and like where we want to be, you know, financially, physically, mentally, all the things. And then again, just adding Beachbody into that, because we all know like this business is hard sometimes. It's easy to just kind of be going through the motions and lose sight of why we're doing this and what we want from it, and just kind of get like complacent. And if you have that strong why, and you know, you really tie it to like something personal and powerful in your life, it's going to help us continue to show up and be excited and keep that momentum going on the days that like we really, really don't feel like it. So yeah, like I really want you guys to think about, you know, what you're going to show up at Summit this year. And again, like I didn't have a ton to talk about on this topic. I just think it's important to be like clear, right? That clear crystal clear vision, and read it often and add to it often. And I mean, like, get clear. And again, I had that wake up call when Jake like asked me, why do you want to go elite? And I literally didn't have an answer, like not like an actual answer other than like, well, I don't know, because everyone else is doing it. Like that's not a strong enough reason to make me show up and put in the work that needs to, you know, take us to be an elite team. Do you know what I mean? So the stronger, it's like our workouts and stuff, like you have to have that strong why to keep you showing up. Or again, you just kind of show up and you go through the motions and you lose that kind of fire and that passion and excitement. And again, us being 3 months into the year, I feel like that can happen because again, we haven't talked about vision and goals and stuff since January. So it's easy for that to sort of fizzle out. So we want to relight that fire and, you know, that fire and passion that we had in January, and like, hey, let's treat the end of March and April like a January, like we're starting, you know, kicking off a brand new year, brand new quarter. So just, yes, getting clear, relighting that fire and just carrying that through into the next quarter. What else did I have here? Months of days. Oh yeah, so I just again kind of had like, remember that you're not Beachbody. Beachbody is something in your life that can help you achieve these goals, dreams, visions, whatever they may be. And something that I wanted us to do, we don't have to do it right now, but you can do it kind of on your own. But so not one of the last, but Super Saturday I went to back like with Naomi. So this was I think this was like 2018. And we went to one in Ottawa. Joel was there and Miguel Carrasco, whatever his name is. I don't know if, do you guys know him? Miguel Carrasco. That shows my age in this business. He used to be like really popular top coach. I mean, he still is, but I feel like you don't hear from him as much now. But anyway, so he got on stage and he talked to us and he had us all like close our eyes and do this vision exercise. And like Naomi cried. Like if you asked her about it, she'll probably tell you like she came out of it like tears rolling down her face. Like it was that powerful. And he just had us close our eyes and asked us like a series of questions. And a lot of it was surrounding Summit, but it was like literally painting that vision of, again, like, what do you want to be remembered for? What do you want to be celebrated as? What color, like as more detail as you can, the better. Like what color dress are you wearing? How is your hair? Are you wearing sandals? Are you wearing high heels? Who is there with you? Like, how do you feel? Like, how does your body feel? Like, are you excited? Are you nervous? Are you happy? Are you crying? Like really, like close your eyes just like 5 minutes and really just like picture your life and like get super crystal clear on it. And then again, think of, okay, like I have this opportunity that can help me do these things. Like I want to take the steps to do that. And then it's just about, yeah, breaking down those bigger goals and visions and the steps we can take with coaching to hit those goals. So yeah, like I would love if you guys took some time like today or tomorrow and just kind of did that, like really like it's almost kind of like not like a meditation, but and I know it's a little different having someone like guide you through it and ask you the questions, but basically just getting quiet with yourself for a few minutes and really, really letting yourself just dream big, but like really dream big. Like he even had us like go through the whole morning, like what time are you getting up to get ready for like summit? Like, are you having a really long shower? Like, what does your hair wash, like your shampoo smell like? Like, just really like painting a picture of that day that you are going to walk the stage at summit and what that's going to mean for your life. And it's crazy, like I used to think that stuff was silly, like, but it can be so powerful. Like it really truly can be powerful to just get quiet with yourself and just allow yourself, yeah, like I said, to just dream, like dream really, really big and know that there's no limits. Like you guys see what coaches in this company do. And it's funny, like I've been really like obsessed with watching Angie Belmar lately. And just the fact that she bought like, land in Disney and like built her dream home. Like that house, like one Saturday I watched like the 27-minute house tour video on YouTube, and I was just like, this is insane, like insane. And like, her husband, they work this business together. He just retired from his corporate job 2 years ago, but she's really big on the vision and how that vision of them, building their house in Disney was like one of their big, big visions. And she had such a clear crystal vision of what she wanted. And, they made it happen. And that's something, those are things I think about. Like, it's not like you have to want that exact thing for your life, but it's just, I just want you guys to know that literally the sky is the limit with your life, with this business, whatever you want to accomplish. And it doesn't even have to be Beachbody related, like, paint that picture of your entire life, but also again, like how does Beachbody fit into it? But just don't put limits on it, because you really truly can, like I said, the sky is the limit. And I want us to really relight the fire, just end this month. Like this has been a crazy launch month, like super exciting, doing this program together in a couple of weeks. And I do think that we're going to have almost a second sort of launch. I know in our one group chat, they were saying that like the launch was really big, but it kind of like dipped, that they don't usually have. And I think it's because this is a scary program for a lot of people. And I was happy to be hearing this from a lot of like top coaches. Like, you guys know, I'm kind of just a fly on the wall in this 5-star group chat, because it's like all of like the top coaches. And I'm just like, I can't say anything. I would just die. So I just listen. I just, soak all the information up. But to hear like them say that their coaches and their current clients are on board, but it's been hard to onboard new people into Beachbody with this program. And I totally get that, because this is like, for someone brand new to Beachbody, this could seem very scary and overwhelming, that someone that's wanting that simple, like just at home fitness, simple nutrition, this is asking a lot. So it was nice to hear, because I was like, oh yeah, that's so true. Like most of my girls that signed up for it are with Beachbody already, like bod renewal, stuff like that, or they've been interested in the past. They kind of know about Beachbody. So what I think is going to happen is, by us all doing this program, sharing it, sharing our results, being proof, then when we're done it's going to explode again. We're kind of going to have that like second launch, and then could do, not even necessarily do another round of it if we don't want to, but we'll be able to guide and, take people through it a lot better. Because like, definitely common theme I'm hearing, like people are scared, like people are nervous. They're like, I don't know if I can do this. Like, yeah, me too, for sure. And like the questions I'm getting right now from a lot of my clients, I'm just like, I don't know, like, we're all going to do this together. I am right there with you. I'm so new to this, but that's why prep week, like I've been told, is so key. So I'm glad we're doing that. One of my clients is actually on day 10. She lost like 6.2 pounds so far. I think that was on like her day 8 check-in, and she said she's sleeping better, no bloating, like all the things. And so I asked her, like, how's it going? Like, be honest. She said the first 2 days were really hard. but now she's feeling better, into a good routine. And she definitely said like prepping, just being prepped is key. So I know we can do this because that's honestly what I've heard. First couple days, it's an adjustment, you know, figuring out what to eat, but it's like it's new, right? So I know we're gonna absolutely rock this. This is totally way off topic, but I'm just excited, and lots of new things coming, like, you know, Fire and Flow and Joel's new program and the new energized flavor and stuff like that. So that's one thing, you know, I love about Beachbody. We're always growing, always, you know, evolving. And just know too, like, you don't have to do everything. That's one thing I was talking to Jake about last week. I said, I'm not going to lie, this last year, I felt very overwhelmed in this business because we're like, it's not a bad thing, but I feel like we're coming out with more than we usually do, like with the preferred customer. And then it was the bikes, and then it, you know, job one. And then we're launching like Gut Protocol and Fire and Flow, like back to back. And it's been a lot. And I said, like, Jake, like, I just feel like you know, you just feel like you're catching up and learning about something, and then bam, there's something else new. And he said, he's like, Jen, you don't have to launch things when Beachbody launches them. Like, just do what feels good. And I was like, that's so true. And that's another thing I'm hearing from people, because there's some girls in the Fire and Flow test group. They're like, I don't want to like spam my audience with gut health and Fire and Flow, and like, so they're just doing Fire and Flow right now because that's what the season they're in. And they're like, I'm going to launch Gut Protocol on my own when I can do it in a couple months. So that's something I also like to remind you guys is like, if you're feeling at all how I was, like just kind of overwhelmed, like it's just nonstop launches lately, just know it's okay. You don't have to do them all right when they launch and stuff like that. Like, I'm not going to lie, like I'm not super excited about Fire and Flow, but when I do the sample workout, maybe I will be. So I may not launch that huge, and that's okay. Like, it was like Bar Blend. Like, that was a program I didn't really talk much about. I didn't do it, but I made sure I knew, like, I learned the basics. So if someone had questions, I could help them get them set up with it. But yeah, so I just kind of wanted to give that little reminder that there is always a lot going on right now in the Beachbody world, which is amazing, but just know you can totally take it at your own pace. That's the beauty of it. You can launch stuff how you want. I forget who that one coach was. I want to say not Julie Voorhees, or was it Julie Voorhees? I forget who it was on the wake up call saying that she just picks her own thing. Oh no, it was the French girl, Mary. Oh my gosh, I forgot her name. But anyway, she was just saying how every month she just picks what she wants to launch. Sometimes she does 9-week Control Freak. Like, she just decides what program and package and stuff she wants to focus on. And I think that's a really cool idea too. So anyways, my whole kind of thing I wanted you guys to get out of this call is just make sure you have a really clear vision for you and your life and how Beachbody's fitting into it. And when you're ever feeling kind of just blah, like burnout again, kind of just going through the motions, like pull that out, like sit quietly, read it, close your eyes, get excited. And then, you know, because I think we need that sometimes, that just fire like relit. And again, we're coming out of winter. And something else I heard the other day, that it's like they were treating now kind of like the new year. Because like January, sometimes people aren't ready to start. Like, they're still coming off the like blah, like Christmas, like blah, winter blues, like they're paying off credit card from Christmas and stuff like that. So this time, like spring, I feel like people are really ready, because summer, the nicer weather, people are just feeling better. So now is the time to, like, you know, keep our foot on the gas, keep showing up, just keep sharing, like, you know, how this fits into our life. Again, we are not Beachbody. Beachbody fits into our lives, but I'm really excited for what's to come. I do notice a big shift in people's moods and stuff with the longer days and warmer weather coming, and people are kind of getting out of, like I said, that funk and stuff. And I think are going to be ready to get started on their journey, and they're going to think of us. So yeah, that was kind of all I had. I just really wanted us to kind of refresh on our goals and dreams and visions for the year, for the quarter, and really get thinking about Summit and kind of your goals over the next 4 weeks. Because wow, like that's another thing that happens. Like, you think you have time, and then bam, like 4 weeks, like time flies. So anyways, I just want us to refocus, regroup, get excited, get passionate, and just continue crushing it and changing lives. Like March has been a really awesome month, and I know we're just gonna keep rocking and rolling with that. And I'm excited. So yeah, kind of all I had on that. Do you guys have anything like you want to add? Any questions? Anything like that? Oh, I can't, hold on. I don't know if that's my volume. I can't hear you, Crystal. Like I could barely hear you. So try again. I don't know, maybe it was my volume. Trish, can you hear? Like I can hear you. It's just, it's
I
like,
can't hear her.
oh, okay, I could hear you. Oh yeah, it's weird. I can kind of hear you. Oh, okay.
I
Well,
don't hear her at all. So I don't know.
did you have something you wanted to share, Trish?
No,
Oh no, okay.
I was just saying I didn't hear.
What? Okay, I'm gonna